What's up, y'all? Sparta here. Apologies for the sporadic nature of my videos lately. There just hasn't really been much to talk about, and I've been busy transferring locations for my job, getting ready to move here. That's pretty much all I really got to say about that. But I just really haven't had anything I really wanted to talk about as of late, but except for this here. the iPhone 10s. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you would know that I'm not really an iPhone person. They're cool for what they are, but for me personally, they don't do everything that I want in a phone. So I just typically don't get them. But this is for my girlfriend actually, so what I decided to do essentially is just make a video on it and my impressions and how I feel about it, and maybe do a couple versus videos between like the V40 or even the G7, even though I haven't been using the G7 really, but since I've had it for a while, I guess I can talk about it, and also against the OnePlus 6T. So let me give you guys my impressions of this. I actually really do enjoy this phone, how it feels, how it overall, how it looks, how it feels. It's smooth overall. It does hitch from time to time. It does tend to get quite warm quickly. So that is something that does bother me a little bit, but it's not anything that I can't, all you'd really have to do is just put the phone down and, not use it. Or if you're not in a very hot place, I guess it's something that isn't going to be a real issue. But Minnesota right now is getting warmer. Hence, a lot of these phones will get warmer overall. But nonetheless, let me talk about how this phone has been faring. Battery life has been pretty good. Like, let's see. I don't think this is going to be a very good indication of what. Why is the screen time? Oh, it's down there. Okay, so my screen time has been 4 hours and 57 minutes. I don't know the entire battery capacity, but I also don't think I've had this on the charger completely for a bit. So as you guys can see, it's been an hour and 58 minutes of gaming, an hour and 8 of entertainment, which is just, YouTube and social networking, which is just going through Facebook and stuff like that casually. I'll talk about the gestures and stuff real quick. Honestly, it's not as bad as I initially thought it would be. It's actually pretty intuitive. It feels natural. It feels smooth. Nothing that like compared to, the gesture stuff you get on Android, which is kind of like slapdash in my opinion. it since this is designed around being a gesture based UI and stuff like that, there's no fingerprint recognition, touch ID. I almost forgot what it was called. Touch ID. It's Face ID now and stuff like that. It's just like very smooth and it just feels natural to do. And it goes with the overall design of the phone, where this just feels like a smooth piece of technology rather than like some clunky, unorthodox thing to use. I think that Apple actually got it down pat after the 10, and a lot of people slammed Apple because they didn't like the gesture-based UI. I got used to it pretty quick, to be honest. And going back to like my V40, which is the phone I use alongside this one, I do tend to, swipe up to go home sometimes, but I guess I'll show you guys exactly how this works here. So let me open up a few things. As you guys can see, I just opened 4 apps. You hold it right here and you'll get into your apps here. You go into, say, this app, you hold like that and you can get into your recent apps. You hold and swipe. You could do it like that as well. You can, basically it does it like that the entire time. You can swipe in between apps like this. It's not working as well while I'm on video, but it's whatever. There's no clear all button, which is another thing I don't like. Apple add a clear all apps button. Like there's a gripe I also have on like the Google Pixel where I was at the store where you gotta swipe all the way to the left and clear all, and I just think that's stupid. Like, why not just have it on the bottom like every other phone? But it's what every other Android phone, but it's whatever. The overall user interface and user experience, I don't like Apple's grid of icons approach to how this goes. It's old school, and I feel that they really need to change up how this looks and how this feels if they really want to modernize their phones and make them feel new, because this feels like every other iPhone. It's just it doesn't have a home button, and that's pretty much it. Another thing with the loss of a home button and stuff like that, to get to Siri you press and hold the power button, or I guess you just call it, wait, what? Okay, why it ain't working? Why is it not working? Hold on. Fuck it. But either way, you could press the volume up or down button and you can get to the power off screen right here. And it'll just work entirely fine like that. I personally don't like that. You double tap on it and you get Apple Pay, and that's pretty much all the like shortcuts, really. You swipe on the left here and you get to your your notification panel. You swipe to the right here, you can get to your camera. You press and hold on this and you get to your flashlight. Yeah, you have to press and hold it, force touch it, and you swipe on the upper right here. You get your control panel here. You can control your brightness, control your volume. Press and hold on that. You can get all your like airplane mode, Wi-Fi, data, Bluetooth, AirDrop, and your hotspot. I don't know what that is. Oh, lock orientation. You get your do not disturb, screen mirroring. You could customize this too, to where you can put like screen recording on and all that stuff as well if you want to do that. Has this nice OLED display. I'm sorry, I'm blanking here. And overall, it's just a really nice experience. It's a real basic experience if that's what you want. 256 gigs on this one. I think the iPhone XS at 256 gigs does run like $1,200 or something. So if you want that, you can get it at your carrier, I guess, or Apple, just solely through Apple. But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as I would say on here. I will probably do an actual review in a couple days here because she wants the phone. So I'm going to do a little bit more and I'll talk about that. But this is Sparta. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for support. Hope you guys have a wonderful, well, I guess soon it'll be Friday, but I'm going to say Thursday, or whatever time of day it is in your area. Have a good one. Like the video if you like it, dislike it. If you dislike it, share with people that are interested in this sort of content, and have a good one.